Hey, it's Sean Price with Price Realtors with this week's market report for Vienna, Great Falls, and McLean, Virginia. I'm going to try a different approach today with the graphic representation, so I would love to get your feedback on if this makes it a little easier to understand. So we're going to switch over to the graphs and I'll go through the market report. Okay, so hopefully this will make it a little bit easier to see, taking it directly from the computer. So you can see that the orange activity here, this is buyer activity throughout the year. And then the blue, that is seller activity or total inventory. And you'll see in this gap here, we had a lot more buyer activity than we did seller activity. And this is where we had a really, really strong, highly competitive seller's market in which people were running into multiple offer situations consistently. Then we had a little break here where the seller and buyer activity kind of evened out, and then we had another period of a few weeks where intense competition. Then you'll see that buyer activity, as we started to enter into the winter months, has started to slow down, especially this last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. So comparatively, if you follow this graph, you'll see that buyer activity has been going down. Seller activity has also been going down. So the key to this, the reason it's still such a strong seller's market, even though the market itself has gone down, and that's just the seasonal aspect of it, but even though the market's gone down, is because both buyer and seller have gone down together, but the buyers are still more active. And you can see that the last 2 weeks, the buyers have really increased their activity again, whereas the sellers have started to slowly decrease. So what that means is we've had more demand, the buyers equal demand, than we've had supply for the inventory. So when you take that and you put it into a seller's market versus buyer's market, you can look at this graph over here and you'll see this line is an equal market. Anything below that line is a buyer's market at that time. Anything above it is a seller's market. And you can see because buyer activity has decreased, seller activity has decreased. You can see that over here. Buyer activity increased, seller activity decreased. That means that we've gotten into a stronger seller's market. So that's where we're at right now. We're going to keep an eye on this and see how it progresses through the holiday, and we'll see you on the next video.